Hello, so my name's Lesley Hankinson. I'm the Eye Care Liaison Officer for Manx Care.
Perfect. And yourself?
And I'm Cathryn Bradley, I'm the CEO of Sight Matters.
Perfect. And so we are down in Nobles Hospital in the foyer area today. There are lots of people out there with instruments. It's a big launch event. Do you want to tell me a little bit about why we're here? What's going on today?
So this project really began when the MacMillan Centre moved into their new building, which meant this room became available. I was given the opportunity to reimagine the space, and that's how the integrated site support and resource hub was created. From the very beginning, it's been designed with people at its heart. It's a space filled with resources and information to support anyone affected by eye conditions or sight loss, whether they're looking for advice, reassurance, or some practical help. What makes this hub is so important is that it offers something we didn't have before, a dedicated, private and welcoming space. It allows us to display equipment like magnifiers, provide easy access to leaflets and booklets, and most importantly, offer a quiet place where people can talk openly and get the support they need. My role is to provide a person-centred service to people of all ages who are impacted by sight loss. That includes sharing eye health information, not just with patients, but also with their families, friends and carers, because sight loss affects more than just the individual. I also act as a key link between the hospital, Sight Matters and wider social and community services. That connection is vital to make sure people across the island are supported in a joined up and meaningful way. A big part of what I do is offering practical advice, things like how to administer eye drops, alongside emotional support. I also guide people through the certification and registration process for those who are partially sighted or severely sight impaired, helping them access the support they're entitled to. I'm incredibly grateful to the Sight Matters team for their support. They've helped provide equipment such as magnifiers and talking clocks, and they also run a low vision clinic that patients can be referred to for specialist assessments. Looking ahead, we'll also be running sessions in the hub alongside Sight Matters, where people can come in and find out more about the services available and access support directly. We'll be sharing these details of the sessions on social media. Ultimately though, this hub is about making support more accessible, more joined up and more personal, and ensuring that no one facing sight loss feels like they're on their own.
So you mentioned there the collaboration and things like that. So what's gone into actually like making the space be all these things and picking what services you want to be available here and that sort of thing?
Well, I think Lesley, it has to be said, has done herself a disservice there when she said it became available. The role that Lesley has and the active participation and proactivity she takes to make her service and the eye clinic accessible is second to none. So she wasn't the only contender for this space, so I think that needs recognising that not only the work Lesley's done, but actually the priority then that Manx Care have put on that to allow this hub to be developed. We've already worked closely with Lesley for the last sort of roughly 18 months since she's been in post. So we were delighted when she informed us that she'd been successful in securing the premises, and we've just built on that relationship that we have with Lesley and the team to provide what we can, because sight loss is life-changing for people. And to have a welcoming space within the hospital but not within the clinic is absolutely it's fantastic, and we can't thank Lesley and Manx Care enough for what they've done, because it supports people and it promotes the importance of good eye health, it promotes the importance of support, and it promotes the services that we offer. So, you know, what I want to say from this is thanks to everyone that's actually made it happen.
Yeah, and it is literally right as you come into the hospital. You come in, you're opposite the coffee shop basically. For anyone who's listening who doesn't have the visual there, so yeah, it's really important to have that forward facing out to the public then.
So yeah, although the hub is not directly attached to the ophthalmology department, it creates a valuable opportunity to strengthen connections between Manx Care, Sight Matters and the wider community. So being in the foyer makes the service more accessible, not just to ophthalmology patients, but to any hospital visitors.
Perfect. And just one last question. I mean, we sort of touched on it there, but obviously sight loss affects not just the person, but the family and the friends, everyone that's supporting them. So I think you touched on it in your original answer as well, but this is, to help support all of them in the same way that Sight Matters does at the same time.
Absolutely. Sight loss does affect the individual, and what we find in our experience is those people with sight loss rely on the support of others around them, and sometimes don't realise how much they rely on others around them. And we know carers in whatever capacity, it's a difficult job. So that ability to have support for families is fantastic. And I mean, from our point of view, 50% of our referrals actually they're self-referrals, either an individual, but quite often friends and family. They are the ones that are reaching out to ask for help on behalf of their loved ones, and quite often within that, and it's then help for themselves and their understanding. And so the opening today, it was a lot of fast track working, because Lesley only got the keys on the 27th of February, made it all happen. We as a charity are 90 this year, and one of our fundraising arms, Man in Sight, has organised a fundraiser with a lady called Dr Janet Gray. She's an MBE, she's a world champion blind water skier. Fascinating story. She's over today for the fundraiser, so we gave Lesley quite a tight deadline to work towards, to pull it all together, and the comms team, and capitalise on the fact that we've got somebody as amazing as Janet on the island to open it for us.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.